This is a skill that every single music producer must know and must know how to do well. Good thing is, it's super simple and easy. What is sidechaining? Simply put, sidechaining is getting one element of your mix out of the way of the other. Typically, you're getting every element out of the way of the kick and the snare. Sidechaining is mainly a mixing term, but can also be a form of creative expression as well. There's a million ways to do it, no correct way to do it. It's really about finding the way that works best for your workflow. The first part about setting up your sidechain is organizing your session correctly. This is how I like to organize my sessions. I've got my tops, my kick and my snare, and then everything else in one group that I call a sidechain group. That's a group that you want to put your sidechain on. Most people who learn about sidechain will initially learn to sidechain with a compressor. Let me show you how to do that. We'll add a compressor to the sidechain group, open up this little arrow, and select sidechain. The audio from that we'll be sidechaining to will be our kick drum. That means that whenever the kick drum happens, the things in this group will duck down. As we pull the threshold down, our sidechain will get more and more aggressive. Let me show you an example. I'm going to play my drop, pull the threshold down, and then you'll hear the sidechain start to happen. As the threshold gets lower and lower, the sidechain will get more and more aggressive. You can also see a visual representation of exactly what's happening to the audio in the shape that it's coming down and coming back up with. As you can see, there's definitely a sweet spot. If you go too far, you can see it's kind of like tipping the scales in the wrong direction and your mix just kind of goes away. So to summarize, the main point of sidechaining is number one, to get your synths and basses, your sidechain group, out of the way of your kick and your snare. And number two, to create the vibe. Sidechain is what makes people headbang. It's what makes people jump. It's what makes people dance. That's why it's really important to get your sidechain rocking and locked in early on in your music production stage so you can have fun while you're making music. Because remember, that's the most important thing. Hope that helped.